Scaredy cat.
Yeah.
Howdy there. Welcome to Cooking with Will. This is a food tutorial about what I do with my lunch, and yeah. So I have a recipe here that involves bagels, cheddar cheese, parmesan, bologna, and like butter, I guess. I have this very freestyle form of cooking that I like to use where I just find whatever in my kitchen and throw it on a pan or I don't know, in the microwave even. Just try to make something fun, and that's kind of the route I stick with when I end up cooking. Recently, I've had a burning hatred for technology and how it kind of limits your attention span. As I've been pushing away the technology, I've just been paying more attention to the world and just trying to take things more slowly. And that's why I've been enjoying things like cooking or going on walks and other things like that a lot. So I call this food the Akiway sandwich. It's kind of a weird name, but so there's this TikToker and he has this sandwich called the Aki sandwich, I think. I don't know. He just makes sandwiches the Aki way, and so I kind of just call this sandwich the Aki way. First, you gotta butter up your bagels, get the heat going on the grill, get some eggs going on there, and to explain more about the Aki way, the TikToker, I don't know his name, but all I just remember about him is the Aki way. But he runs a sandwich shop in New York, and he MacGyvers these sandwiches and burgers together, creating these magnificently greasy creations that just look amazing. So, you know, why can't I do the same in my own home? So I just MacGyver these like sandwiches together, trying to create, you know, the next ultimate greasy, magnificent food I can create for myself. So right here we're adding the eggs. I guess this is the protein of the whole thing. But I should specify, I'm in no way a professional cook. The only experience I've had in the kitchen was working as a busser at a restaurant over the summer, which I did have a lot of kitchen experience in, but, you know, I'm not really a professional, so I don't really know if this is the healthiest thing, but all I know is that it works for sustenance's sake, and it tastes really good, so... So at this part, you just want to let the eggs cook. Here I'm grabbing my bagels, which I've already pre-buttered, as aforementioned. But yeah, just let the eggs cook, you know. Honestly, I just eyeball this part. I look at what's working, and I kind of take what from didn't work last time. So, yeah, just throw on the bagels on the pan there, let them fry, and get your tea started. I've been having a ton of tea recently. Like, I don't even know why, but in other news, those are my cacti. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, and Zion. Those are their names, yep. But let's get started on the tea. So now we have some Earl Grey tea here. I literally just like find things in my cabinet and start like using them. And so that's how I started with tea. I just started looking through cabinets, and that brought me to tea, then that brought me to steeped tea like this. And so, you know, nothing's actually formal. It's all quite rudimentary, but you know, it's like I mentioned earlier, I'm MacGyvering my way of cooking. And so for the tea, we just leave the kettle on, salt and pepper those eggs as we're doing that, and just give it a minute. As we're giving that a minute, we take our cheeses, we got some Parmesan and some cheddar here, and I just throw it in there. At this point, you know, I'm starting to smell things are finally getting near endgame, so I end up flipping the eggs over in half, and I turn the bagels over, because I don't want them to burn, obviously. Now we get our bologna for extra protein, I guess. I don't know, the more I add, the more variety I add to the sandwich, honestly just always makes it better. And so that's what I end up doing. I add the bologna to it. Sometimes I'll go for ham or turkey. Finish off the sandwich by putting it on top, and look at that. Just being able to take a step back and bask in all your efforts to try to make a good meal for yourself is something that is, you can't really get it anywhere else, I don't think.
One more time, I wanna celebrate.